Hey guys, and welcome on into another episode of Props from Terry. My name's Terry Edelman at TE Picks on X, ready to give out some MLB player props for today's slate. Taking a look back at the weekend and just an absolutely fantastic weekend. MLB player props, premium plays, CFL player props, everything just went right this weekend. Overall, went 18 and 7 on the weekend, including 6 and 0 in premium plays. I had a feeling it was going to be a good weekend for CFL player props, and oh boy, was I right. Going 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 and 3, cashing a plus 200, a plus 165, and some other plus money props as well. So absolutely fantastic weekend when it came to CFL props, premium plays, and then baseball props. Overall, a winning weekend, I believe, in all 3 days on player props as well. Actually, no, that's not the case. Saturday was a small losing day, which I'm about to recap right now. So we'll do that. To start off, Saturday, which was the last show that I did, follow me on X at TE Picks. Sundays, if I do have player props, or if there's a day where I don't do a show and I have props, I do post it on X. So follow me on there. Going back to Saturday, Juan Soto, over 1.5 bases lost, home run lost. And I said it, and I talk about this Mets team, and people might think, Terry, well, why don't you like this Mets team? Side, total, player props, it doesn't matter. It doesn't this year, last year, the year before. This Mets team just always screws me around. Always. And that's what happened. Soto didn't even get a hit. Just an awful game on Saturday. So I promise, no more Mets props. This game went 2-0. Nick Kurtz cashed over 1.5 hit run RBI. Jose Ramirez hit a home run. So obviously that cashes the over 2.5 hit run RBIs with one swing. And then Jurickson Profar didn't get 2 bases. So Saturday, the only losing day when it came to baseball player props, small losing day, winning days Friday and Sunday. So I'm happy about that overall. Mr. Edelman. Hello, Timothy. Random guess, Kurtz props. Well, you'll just have to wait and see, but you'll just have to wait and see. Soto missed a game-tying home run by a foot. Yeah, I saw. Was that Saturday? That was Saturday, right? Yeah, Saturday. Yeah, I saw that. Depressing, but it is what it is. Don't worry, Tim. I will not be betting anything to do with your Mets the rest of the season because there's so many other teams to bet on. So having said that, we will jump into today's slate. We'll start with the first game. I'm going to be discussing 4 games today that I like. Starting with this one, Baltimore Orioles and the Cleveland Guardians here at around 6:45 Eastern, I believe. Tomoyuki Sugano on the mound for the Orioles. 7-5 record with a 4.44 ERA. I'm kind of surprised that he has a winning record because he's just not pitched well. His last game, a winning game against the Mets, 4 hits, 3 earned runs. Did lose against Texas, 10 hits, 6 earned runs, and then beat Tampa Bay despite giving up 9 hits and 7 earned runs. What this tells me is that, first of all, he's just not a good pitcher. But when he's on the mound, the Orioles give him run support. So they're able to overcome his bad pitching by scoring their own runs. On the other side, we have Tanner Beebe for the Guardians, 5-9 with a 4.29 ERA. So his ERA a little bit lower than Sugano's, but has a losing record. So he's not really getting the run support when he pitches. For me in this game, we're going to go with Gunnar Henderson. over 1.5 bases, plus 110. Gunnar Henderson has multiple bases in 5 of his last 8 games. So obviously some games really good, some games he has some off games. But he's enjoyed facing Tanner Beebe. 3 for 6 against him, 2 doubles and a home run. So all 3 hits, extra base hits against Beebe. Beebe, 39 hits in his last 39 innings pitched over his last 7 games. So he's giving up about a hit an inning, and he's going to be facing Henderson, who obviously has had success against him. And then, as I said, Sugano gets run support. So I like Henderson here to most likely get us a double at some point here in this game. Hopefully the first at bat. Nothing better when you have over 1.5 bases than a double just to start the game. It's awesome. Can I send you $1 to bet on LA Angels money line? No, I will not be doing any reverse jinx type things. Going to our second game. Yes, I'm talking about this game, but New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Here in this one, Carlos Rodon on the mound for the Yankees, Kevin Gausman on the mound for the Jays. Rodon 10-6 with a 3.08 ERA, Gausman 6-7 with a 4.19 ERA on the season. Gausman overall has struggled at times. He did just face this Yankees team. The Jays won. The Jays swept the Yankees in that series. He gave up 6 hits, 2 earned runs over 5 innings. But the one thing that to pay attention here is that Gausman is getting some extra days off here in this one. And the last time we saw him get some extra days off was against Cleveland, where he went 8 innings, gave up 2 hits and 0 earned runs. I don't think he's going to do that here in this game. I do think the Yankees are going to score against Gausman, but I think the Jays are going to score against Rodon as well. For some reason, games that Rodon pitches in, despite having a 3.08 ERA, games that Rodon have pitched in, 6 of the last 7 games he's pitched in have had at least 9 runs. So there are high, and this Yankees team has been a very high scoring team recently. So I'll be taking George Springer over 1.5 bases, plus 125. What a great season Springer's having. Just a total bounce back here this year from what he's done last year. He has at least 3 bases in 2 of his last 3 games since the All-Star break. So was very, very hot for a long time. Close toward the end of the All-Star break, he did kind of cool off. He had a streak there where he didn't really hit very much, but hit very well in the last series. And now, obviously, the Yankees, this is a huge game for the Jays. This is a huge rivalry. Obviously, these two teams fighting for the division title. So this should be a very good series. Springer, 4 for 12 against Rodon with 2 home runs. And that's since 2021. I'm assuming he's probably faced him before that, but since 2021, 4 for 12 with 2 home runs. Springer hit a home run yesterday. I won't be surprised if he hits one today. But I didn't pull the trigger on the home run prop. I'm probably going to be saying tomorrow, I wish I would have, but that's okay. Over 1.5 bases, plus 125. Great odds on that for Springer to get 2 bases here in this game. Good day, Terry. Oh, good day, Terry. Hello, Captain Brian. Nice to see you. Nice to see you. But we'll continue on along with our next game. Yeah, we're talking about this game, but I don't think anyone will be surprised. The Athletics against the Texas Rangers here in this game. Let me bring up the pitchers here on the mound. For the Athletics, it's Jacob Lopez. Overall, 3-5 with a 4.20, 4.20 ERA here on the season. And then Jack Leiter on the mound for the Texas Rangers, 5-6 with a 4.37 ERA. This game, and for some reason, just games that the Athletics are involved in, obviously tend to be high scoring, but that's even when they're on the road. They seem to get good matchups. I don't know what it is, but today it's going to be hot in Texas. It's going to be very hot, which obviously helps the ball fly. Both of these pitchers have struggled overall. So I've got a player prop on both sides. Yes, Nick Kurtz. Some people might be watching thinking, why does this Terry guy keep on mentioning Nick Kurtz every single day? And well, Kurtz has at least 4 bases in 9 of his last 12 games. He continues to cash tickets for us on a daily basis. He has a home run in 5 of his last 9 games. So I locked him in for Rookie of the Year for a reason. He just continues to make me money, and I'm going to continue to bet him, especially against a pitcher like Jack Leader here, who's allowed 6 home runs in his last 7 games. He can get hit. This Athletics team can hit. So we'll go with Nick Kurtz over 1.5 bases plus 120. All bases props, half unit plays, home run props, 0.3 unit plays. So to clarify, so half unit on the over 1.5 bases, 0.3 unit on the plus 350 home run for Nick Kurtz. And then for the Texas Rangers, Corey Seager, over 1.5 bases, minus 105. I know it's not plus money, but Corey Seager, multiple bases in 9 of his last 11 games. Finally looking like the Corey Seager from years past. Overall in this season, he's had a bit of a down year overall, but really heating up before the All-Star break and then continuing since the All-Star break. So I like Seager to get multiple bases, Kurtz to get multiple bases, and Kurtz to hit a dinger here on Monday night. The chat is bumping today. I love it. Hey, yo, Terry. Hey, Jay Stone. How's it going? What's the weather like in that Toronto game? It is not the overall best hitting conditions. The wind, it's kind of left to right weak, less than 5 miles per hour, probably blowing in a little bit. Around 74 degrees, clear skies. So not like amazing hitting conditions, but not bad either. Not bad. Go Blue Jays. Yes. They've been winning games at home. And also something to mention with this game, if the Jays do win this game, they will break their franchise record for most wins in a row at home. So that's pretty nice. Going to go to the well to take Barger over 1.5 hit run RBI at plus 110. Against a lefty, Barger is so great. I love Addison Barger. He's had an absolutely great season, but he is much better against righties. But Rodon's not going to pitch the whole game, so you may have to wait a little bit. But yeah, I think he can get there for you. Don't miss my movie coming out this Friday on Netflix. Are you serious? Are you serious, Hal? A's money line. I could see it. How can you not take Seager right now? He's on fire. Yeah, exactly. Yes, I was right, Kurtz. Well, yeah, he continues to make me money, so I'm going to continue to bet him. Now, if he was facing somebody like Skubal, then maybe not. That would give me a reason to stay off if he was facing someone like Skubal. But he's not. Wilson and Kurtz are both plus 120 Rookie of the Year according to DK. Yeah, DK is horrible odds for that. Bet365 had plus 2 something, and I saw they moved it to, I think, plus 180 yesterday. So I'm not sure what's available around, but yeah, things have changed odds-wise during the All-Star break. I had to lock in Nick Kurtz. I had to. And he's done nothing but prove me right since the All-Star break. But obviously only 3 days. So Jays team total over 3.5 minus 125. I like that. But we'll continue on to the final game of today's slate. Houston Astros and the Arizona Diamondbacks. You guys probably know what's coming here, but that's okay. In this game, the Houston Astros starting Colton Gordon here, who is overall 3-2 with a 4.67 ERA and 11 starts, 10 games played on the year. Zach Gallen, 7-10 with a 5.4 ERA for the Arizona Diamondbacks. Just a really rough season for Gallen. And he had been pitching pretty well recently in the month of July until his last start against the Angels. 8 hits, 6 earned runs, and a loss. So just not the best season for Gallen overall. But we're not taking a Houston prop. We are taking the hottest home run hitter in baseball this weekend. Eugenio Suarez, home run plus 285.3 unit play on this home run as well. Suarez back-to-back games with 2 home runs. He's feeling it right now. Now, I don't know what his feelings are about staying in Arizona, but he has been involved, obviously, in trade rumors galore, as he's the number 1 bat that's known to be possibly available here. But this Arizona team is starting to win some games here, and the teams above them are just not doing very well. San Francisco, the Dodgers, San Diego is doing okay, but this Diamondbacks team is not out of it. So I don't know if they trade Suarez. I don't know if Suarez wants to be traded, but he's putting on a good show for anybody that might want to acquire him. Back-to-back games with multiple home runs. I had to pull the trigger on this here. 0.3 unit, so small play. Eugenio Suarez home run, plus 285 here to finish off the slate. Quick recap. Gunnar Henderson over 1.5 bases, plus 110. George Springer over 1.5 bases, plus 125. Nick Kurtz over 1.5 bases, plus 120. Home run, plus 350. And Corey Seager over 1.5 bases, minus 105. And Eugenio Suarez home run, plus 285 for today's slate. I have 3 premium MLB plays, 10-1 in my last 11 MLB premium plays over on Picks and Parlays, Winners and Whiners, and StatSalt. So really on a nice heater right now when it comes to MLB premium plays. I have a 3-pack up on the site. Link is in the description below. And I will be locking in CFL play, my first 2-unit CFL play of the season. I'll be locking that in here today as well. So you can get those plays over on the site. If you guys are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. If you like the video, hit the like button. Appreciate all the support. We'll jump into the chat here before we head on out. I'm looking at Fisher with the reverse angle tonight. Fisher? One player prop for me, Stowers, over 2.5 hit run RBI, plus 155. Interesting. Tim's betting player props. I like it. Good luck today. I love your plays. Thanks, Captain. We always see eye to eye. I don't know one time where I think we've disagreed a couple times, but hardly ever, Captain Bry. You and me, we see eye to eye a lot, so I like that. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Best of luck today.